Hi, this is Uncle Jimmy here from the Little Speed Shop once again. Today we're working on a 540. This particular model is a 99. Has the M62 4.4 liter V8 engine. Lots of cars have this engine in it. Most of your E38 7 Series cars and a lot of your very early X5s up to about 2002 or 3, I forget which year it is actually. And these cars inherently have a problem with the timing chains, and I'm talking about 100% of these vehicles. They will have a problem with the timing chain. And by taking a look at the two pieces, one that I have removed from this vehicle and what I'm going to replace it with, as you can see, the new one is an aluminum piece with plastic guides kind of snapped into it, and the timing chain is supposed to follow it in that sort of fashion. Now, if you've ever seen the movie The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you can kind of get an idea for what happens over time. The plastic goes away, and then the aluminum goes away, and the timing goes out of whack, and you can actually cause extraordinary engine damage that way. Bending of valves, and well, bending of valves is pretty extraordinary all by itself. So, what you want to do if you own one of these cars with a V8 engine, it would be a 540, a 740, or an X5 with a 4.4 engine up to about 2002 or 2003. Hear any sort of noise coming from the front of the engine, a growling noise is typically what it sounds like, you're going to want to get these parts replaced pretty quickly. And this is actually a fairly horrendous repair. And the reason is that there are 4 cams in it. One cam runs the other cam, but the 2 main drives use one chain, a very long chain. You can kind of see it's still in the engine, but yet here it is. It runs from one bank to the other through this, and eventually it will saw through it. And I've seen it on cars that were well taken care of, and I've seen it on cars that weren't well taken care of. So it's just something that's good. It's almost a maintenance item, really. I'd say right around 100, 110, 120,000 miles, depending on the maintenance schedule. If it's been followed, you're going to need to replace this. This one was really bad, and you had to take the cylinder head off, send it out, and get a valve job done on it because it had burned one of the sets of valves in it. So as you can see, we're trying to change the timing chain guides, and we end up changing the chain and a lot of other components in here. It's a pretty horrendous job. It's not something you want to put off for very long. It requires a lot of muscle grease, elbow grease. You can see some of the damage that was caused by the chain being so sloppy in there. This is a control valve for the Vanos. Not supposed to have these little marks in there where the chain was hitting it. So this is a job you're going to have to save up for. It's not cheap, but it is necessary. If you have one of these and you like it, because these are great cars, this particular engine is not the greatest design in the world, and they did actually end up changing the way they run this on the later version V8s, starting in 2001 with the 745 and 65. And, but there's a lot of these out there. I see them on Craigslist all the time. They're pretty cheap. They probably growl like a grizzly bear when you start them up. So that's what has to happen. Not really all that much fun.